Are you wanting to market your books using social media and want some direction on how to do so? Now, in past videos, I've talked about marketing using Facebook and Facebook groups, but how about Instagram? In today's video, I'm going to show you an actual case study of a student of mine who has been very successful selling copies of her books using Instagram along with getting reviews using Instagram. Stay tuned. How's it going, everyone? My name is Jacob Rothenberg. In case you haven't been to my channel before, I have been doing Kindle publishing for nearly 4 years now, making a good full-time income from it. And what I want to talk about today is how you can use Instagram to promote your book in the way of getting reviews and actually selling more copies of your book. Now, for this video, I wanted to actually give a very specific case study from a, former student of mine, Allison, who was able to scale with me from literally zero to making $36,000 in a single month last December, mostly with one book. And she's been able to sustain a full-time living using Kindle publishing by having been able to quit her job for a year and a half now. Now, being a single mom who previously had hard time financially getting by, I think it was a big accomplishment for Allison to be able to make something out of Kindle publishing. So we are actually on her Instagram page, and right away we'll notice that number one, she's got a little bit of a following already, granted. So for those of you who are not yet using Instagram, I want you to realize, guys, this does not apply to just Instagram. You can apply what I'm about to tell you using Twitter, using Facebook, using Pinterest. Okay, this shit is not rocket science. But what you need to do is, number one, define the objective of your brand. What are you trying to do with your brand? Who are you trying to reach? And if you're in business, what are you actually trying to sell? So for Allison, it's very clear cut. She's based out of New Jersey and she does art and style. She's an artist, and evident from her social media postings, it's very obvious she's a talented artist who you can hire to commission on works that you like done. So as far as her brand, mainly is for art, and if you want a painting done, she is the right talent to do so. Now, I'm not here to pitch her prowess as an artist, because what we've got secondary is her own book brand. So she has started a new pen name on Amazon, and we're going to check that out in a bit. It's her psychedelic adult coloring book that's recently been launched, and we have a link to it right here. So here we are. The book launched a couple days ago. Allison, please get some reviews in. But this is pretty much standard stuff. It's a psychedelic adult coloring book. I don't think the cover was graphically done by her. If I had to guess, she probably designed it and then had it digitized. But you're getting her original work here. Likely she sketched this and then digitized this. So for someone who has artistic ability, she obviously has more of an advantage than most self-publishers. But hey, that's the way life is. Aside from that, got your standard description, well formatted, well done, and it's already selling despite only being 6 days old and having no reviews. Now, it is strategically priced very low. This is probably the lowest price Allison could set for the title to encourage buys, and with that, she is using a low price to entice sales so that upon this launch phase of hers, she can favor getting sales in the algorithm and organically rank for the book and get traction going. Now, in case you aren't familiar with her and why she was able to make $36,000 a single month, she's also Sunny Panda, and her best-selling book is still doing decently well. It's got over 450 real reviews, guys, for Would You Rather. That's how it is. So that has been established. Now, that's all cool. What do you need to do to build a following and leverage social media so that you can have a similar, hopefully, potential degree of success as Allison. Number one, you have to actually be social on social media. Imagine that. So I'm not a big fan of follow for follow, but that is one way you can build a following on a platform. So basically, you can just follow people in your niche with the hopes that a portion or a percentage of them will follow you back. And inevitably, you can at least build up an initial following of even 200 or 300 followers just doing the follow for follow method. But what is the most important part of building your brand is content. So having posts, having updates on your channel, on your brand is imperative. Now we have something here that's more established with 600 posts, but hey guys, you can even do one post a week on something like Instagram, so long as your content is good. So don't waste your posts on stupid things, on stupid shit. If you want to post random shit, do it in your stories. So I think if we were just to click here, if you want to take a picture of your food and you're doing something like Kindle publishing or promoting your artist brand, don't post a picture of your food on your fucking channel. Keep it on your story, but don't make it a post. So put your dumb stuff, your miscellaneous stuff on your story, and keep your post very focused. So here we have art, 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 art. Occasionally you can have the personal posts so that people can feel like they're getting closer to you and getting to know you better. But if you're going to be selling something, focus on selling it or promoting it. Now, with her brand, she admittedly doesn't really push her book business too much, but she used to. And she still will leverage either a post or even a story promoting her book, even giving a free copy away in exchange for a review. That's how we were able to get started with this, and so forth. So you can at least use your channel as a shout out method to get reviews and sales. So aside from content, again, along with having quality content, it's frequency, guys. I wish I could share you some secret methodology or some secret tactic, but what it comes down to is hard work and consistency. 90% of you listening to this video who are not making a full-time income from Amazon just don't have the work ethic yet to really succeed making money online. So for me, I'm doing a new brand. I can't really disclose what it is right now, but with Twitter, I'm on Twitter, guys, and I'm with as busy as I am doing everything. I still find the time to do 5 tweets a day. Now, personally, I'm not visually competent with like making great Instagram posts, and I'm much better of a writer. So for me, I have a very easy time building a following on Twitter as opposed to someone like Allison who's very visually inclined. Hey, she's easy on the eyes too. So she's able to make good posts with visual content, whereas I look like a smashed pumpkin, I have an easier time building a following just using good sales copy, using the written word, and not having to worry about visual content. So if you're someone like me who is better with writing than expressing yourself visually, you can consider using something like Twitter. However, if you're great with a camera, if you've got good aesthetic for pictures, Instagram, in my opinion, is probably the better way to go than even Twitter for building social media followings. And I would say if you're deciding, should I do Instagram or should I do Facebook? Do both. You should use both for most of you out there trying to build a brand. Hey, this transcends books, okay? So if you're not trying to sell a $5 book, hey, you can sell paintings. For me, let's go to my channel. I'll admit my channel is not focused yet. I don't really utilize it yet. But aside from the powerlifting I used to do, right, I'd like fucking slaughter everyone, and I used to be jacked as fuck. I'm trying to sell houses with my social media, okay? So you can imagine, okay, you can go anywhere from trying to sell a $5 book trying to sell $1 million condo, guys. Like, literally, do what you want with social media. Don't have any preconception like, oh, I'm not good enough yet to try and sell this, or I'm not skilled enough yet to try and promote this. I am 3 months into real estate. I'm trying to sell $1 million condos and houses with my Instagram channel. Do I care I'm only 3 months old doing real estate? No, not at all. Just keep being consistent, and eventually you will get results and you will have a successful outcome if you just persist with building content on social media. Again, I apologize. I don't have the secret to building a great brand. And hey, if you look at my YouTube channel, I'm doing videos every day. And if I'm not doing it every day, I'm doing it at least every week. All it comes down to a certain degree, I'm not saying I'm going to make you Mr. Beast, but if you just follow what I'm telling you, you can easily build a following of at least 1,000 followers. With Twitter, I went from 0 to 2,000 followers in 30 days with all real followers, nothing fake. And I only follow one other account, so I don't even do follow for follow. So if you guys have any questions regarding how to build content for Instagram or Facebook, let me know in the comments below. If you're watching this on YouTube, or perhaps you're watching this on Facebook, through Facebook, I can get more specific. Now, you might be wondering, what is good content for Instagram? Like, what is visually appealing? What is not? It really depends on your niche for me to give you advice on what are good practices, because I just lack context with what you could be doing. I can't give you general advice of like, hey, you should use dark black and white images for this, or hey, this is too colorful, or you should be doing XYZ. Now here, art, like just great art, and from that she's getting commissions. She's actually very booked with being paid to do art. Get to that point. Stay focused on what you're promoting. Stay focused on what you're selling, and keep building. Bob the Builder. Keep building. Otherwise, guys, I'll likely have more content for you later. Take care. Keep publishing. See you around.